sci-fi has come to this? Of all the genres in cinema history, sci-fi has always been my favorite. I mean, look at this. I have the Classic Features Special Edition 50 Movie Sci-Fi Pack. And if this is what sci-fi has come to, I give up. I'm of course talking about the 2010 film Skyline. Now before I go into anything, Skyline was in my top 3 most anticipated films of 2010. I finally went on Netflix, and unfortunately I found it streaming on Instant. My gut told me not to watch it, my heart told me to, and so I hit Instant Play, sat back, and watched the movie. It wasn't before too long I had my head in my hands, practically crying. I'm going to tell you the story about Skyline. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, there are lots and lots of spoiler alerts, you know. I can't even talk right now, I'm so infuriated. Skyline actually starts off pretty cool. The aliens come and they have this weird light that draws the attention of its victims, and they are like pulled toward this light to go into the spaceship. That's fine, that's all cool. And then Skyline, the title streams across the page. Okay, 15 years earlier, it started to lose me at this point. Because, this is like 6 minutes into the movie, mind you, it started to lose me at this point. It stars this character, I have it on IMDb, hold on a second, Jared, who is, I don't know who he's played by, none of these actors. The best actor in this film is that black guy from Scrubs. What's his name? Yeah, Donald Faison? I don't know. He's the best he's the best actor in this movie. If that gives you a clue of their standards. 15 years earlier, Jared, who is a photographer, takes his girlfriend to his best friend Terry, who's the guy from Scrubs, to his like birthday party at this huge mansion. And it becomes, there's 20 minutes of filler here. They're at this birthday party, which they're trying their best to make us care about these characters, and you don't. Not a single one of these characters has any emotion. Practically the entire, if this was a cartoon, if Skyline was a cartoon, every single character would be played by the same actor. You know why? Because most of the discussions go like this. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, happy birthday to me. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun party. Yeah, I really thought so, because, you know, all these hot girls and booze. It's gonna be a wild ride, man. It's just, oh, I cannot wait. Let's just get wasted and lay down with our chicks and have a great time. And everybody's voice sounds the same. If there's emotion shown, it's irritating. So anyways, they have this party. They all take their girlfriends to bed. They wake up in the middle of the night with this light drawing them in toward the window. And everybody's panicking. And then you start wondering, hey, you know what? This looks awfully familiar. It's like I've seen this before, what, half an hour ago? They show the opening sequence twice within half an hour. 5 minutes. It's the exact same scene. This isn't new. Other movies have done this, but here it's so sudden. It's so sudden, and you had nothing but deja vu running through your head, and it's irritating. They finally find out, hey, we should probably go investigate to see what these things are. And the girlfriend, no! Wait, we gotta stay here where it's safe in this apartment building with nothing but wall-to-wall windows. So of course the aliens find him, and it's just, they're saying, critics are saying, this movie is like a knockoff of Independence Day. This makes Independence Day look like frickin' Patton. The aliens come, they start terrorizing the people. People out there, Oh, there goes people. People are going, oh no, they're up in the sky. Oh, well, we better stay in the apartment. No, no, they're gonna go away soon. It's just, it was so irritating, so irritating. They finally get the idea to go into the garage of the apartments and take a car and go to the docks so they can get a boat and leave New York, which is their location. And they start driving away. There's the guy from Scrubs and his whore, the guy from Scrubs' wife, which tells you the guy from Scrubs is a complete jerk. Unfortunately, he is the best actor in the film. Then we have our star, who's the photographer, and his wife. And the guy from Scrubs and his whore get into a different car than everybody else. Because the guy from Scrubs' wife is infuriated because she finally found out the guy from Scrubs had a whore. So she told him to get his own car, and then the wife and the main character and his girlfriend get into another car. So they start to leave. The guy in the Scrubs car, their car gets flattened by an alien spacecraft. So the wife and the main character and the girlfriend, they go to another apartment. They find the janitor, or the landlord of the apartment, who saves them from an alien attack prior. And so there's 4 of them again, and they're just hiding in this apartment. We're back at stage 1. I know. So there's only been like 2 scenes with aliens at this point, by the way. So back in the apartment, they're just moping around. The wife of the guy that died starts to smoke a cigarette. And the girlfriend gets up and leaves and says, I can't be around the smoke, this is really, really bad. And the wife is like, no! My husband just got flattened by an alien, I think now is a good time to start smoking. And then she looks into the camera practically and it's like, I can't be around the smoke. I'm pregnant. Dun dun dun! We have an artist and his girlfriend who we got pregnant, and a landlord and a wife, a widow now, living in this apartment, living in an apartment with windows from the floor to the ceiling, wall to wall, glass windows. They finally shine the light in through the window. They killed the widow and the landlord, leaving the artist and his girlfriend to fend for themselves. The military comes. There's 4 of them again, and they're just hiding in this apartment. The military come, and this is like a scene that takes place in 2 minutes. The spaceships take him out in a matter of seconds. We're following this one pilot who we have no idea who he is. He starts doing all these tricks and weird stuff, trying to avoid lasers. He gets shot. He gets blown to pieces, but right before he gets shot, he fires this tiny little missile that hits the huge mothership. And the mothership explodes. Tiny little missile, it just boom. Finally, the aliens capture the artist and the girlfriend and bring them up into the ship. And the world, the actual Earth, explodes. The Earth explodes, killing all life, which means New York, one of the most populated places in the United States, is their last target. Which makes no sense. If you were an alien, again, this is just an weird question, but if you were an alien, wouldn't you take out the most populated systems first? They take out New York last. They destroy the whole Earth. Now, I know what you're asking. Why didn't they just destroy the Earth if their main goal was to get rid of all the humans? Very good question. The reason is, the aliens want our brains. Before I get into that, the mothership, it regenerates. The little pieces of the spaceship was into billions of tiny little pieces are just by themselves forming back together and creating the spaceship once again. That's genius. If a spaceship can do that, awesome. Here's a little question. If they have technology that can completely regenerate technology, it's the equivalency of a car being destroyed and then just all the little dents just go, and they're fine. Why do the aliens want our brains in a galaxy as huge as it is? How are we the most intelligent creatures on the face of the Earth? Obviously we're not. The humans that are dragged up into the spaceship, they're still alive. Until this claw machine comes down and picks them up by their skull, rips their head off, takes out their brain, and just drops the body off. It takes the artist and rips his head off, takes out the brain, and goes away. The girlfriend is still alive, laying on the ground, like, oh no, 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 come back, Jared. No, no, I love you. No, come back. And then, of course, the aliens hear her, come over and take her head, pick her up, but a little tentacle thing comes down and listens to her stomach. It hears the baby. It hears the baby. So, it takes the girl up into this tube and drops her off into another department in the spaceship, where there's one more pregnant woman. She witnesses the alien tentacle thing taking the brain of the mother and then taking the brain of the unborn baby. As this is happening, the brain of the artist is put into another alien to regenerate the alien and give it our brains, because the alien's brain doesn't really matter, I guess. So they give the human brain to the alien, and somehow this artist's brain is the most powerful brain in the history of the world, because he is able to control the alien through his thoughts. The alien, now with the brain of the artist, has this form of consciousness. He barges in through this wall and destroys the alien about to kill his girlfriend. Goes up against the wall and notices that it's the artist, and she starts to cry. The alien comes back, and there's a whole swarm of other aliens coming out from the back of the ship, and the alien that has the artist's brain goes, oh! And you know what happens after that? Ending credits! I'm sorry I've rambled on for so long. This is just gonna be this isn't even a vlog, this isn't a review. This is me ranting. I had to tell somebody, don't watch Skyline! You will thank me for it later. It's nothing but a waste. And that angers me so much, because nothing excites me more than a modern-day, good alien invasion flick. And that's what I really hoped this was. The trailer was awesome. It had that news broadcaster and the aliens pulling the human beings up into the laser, and it was like, the aliens have come and we have lost all technology and we have no idea what we're going to do. Something needs to be done. We evacuate the city at all cost. That was an awesome trailer. And you know what? That trailer, that footage is nowhere in the movie. That trailer was pointless. It was a teaser trailer. Exactly what it was. It teased you into thinking this was going to be an epic, evacuate the city, aliens are coming to destroy the Earth, like War of the Worlds type stuff. All I have to say is don't watch Skyline. Go watch Cowboys and Aliens. Go watch Independence Day. They're both much better movies than this pile of garbage.